Imagine a 22-year-old American firing serves so blazing fast that the world's best can barely react. Yes, it's happening. Meet Ben Shelton, the young gunslinger of men's tennis, now hauling past Jannik Sinner, Carlos Alcaraz, and Novak Djokovic in one standout category. It's more than a headline. It's a seismic shakeup of the top tier. In this video, we'll break down what that key area is, why everyone's calling it remarkable, and what it tells us about Shelton's bright, old future in the sport. So, what exactly is this one key area where Shelton leads the trio of Sinner, Alcaraz, and Djokovic? It's his first serve speed, and I'm not talking a little pop. In his Wimbledon quarterfinal against world number 1 Jannik Sinner, Shelton unleashed serves clocked at 140 to 147 miles per hour. Sinner himself admitted, when he serves 140 miles, it's quite impossible also to return. That sheer power makes Shelton's serve the talk of the tour right now. Now, before you think it's all grunt and no grace, Shelton's performance isn't just raw speed, it's maturity across surfaces. He made the semis at the 2025 Australian Open, reached Wimbledon quarters, and went deep at the French Open. Few players so early can show progress on clay, grass, and hard courts alike. It's that versatility that's putting him in elite company, alongside Alcaraz and Sinner. Let's rewind to Wimbledon. Shelton faced Sinner in a high-stakes quarterfinal, and despite losing in straight sets, stuck thunderbolts down the line. He fired 14 aces, and one hit a blistering 144 miles per hour, nearly double Sinner's ace count in that match. But beyond the fireworks, Sinner's consistency and mental execution won out. It was a fascinating clash of menace versus mastery. A standout moment came at the Canadian Open, aka the Masters 1000 in Toronto. With many top stars like Sinner, Alcaraz, and Djokovic absent, Shelton seized the opportunity and delivered. He battled through the draw and ultimately claimed his first ATP Masters 1000 title, beating Karen Khachanov in a tight final. He became the youngest American male to win a Masters title since Andy Roddick in 2004. That's big pedigree. Here's another stat to digest. Shelton has surged to number 4 in the ATP race. That puts him right behind the giants Alcaraz, Sinner, and Zverev in annual points. It means if he keeps trending upward into the US hard court swing, he could lock in a spot at the year-end ATP Finals in Turin. Momentum is shifting, and fast. Let's reflect on what commentators are saying. Andy Roddick, yes, that Andy Roddick, praised Shelton's refined backhand. He highlighted Shelton's ability to drive through the middle and hit effective finishing shots, not just random lines. That kind of big swing confidence is rare for someone still establishing himself on the tour. So where does that leave Sinner, Alcaraz, and Djokovic? They may be delivering grand slams and dominate rankings, but Shelton's serve speed now sits in a league all its own. It's not a career-defining edge yet, but it's the kind of elite weapon only a few can deploy consistently. It marks him as a serious threat sooner rather than later. Wimbledon, Sinner advanced past Shelton and will now meet Novak Djokovic in the semis. Djokovic, after a tricky fall on court, bounced back to win and reach a record 14th Wimbledon semifinal. It's vintage Djokovic resilience against Sinner's unwavering precision. But the buzz remains. Shelton's serve speed, the most electrifying serve in the tournament, still stands out. Looking at Shelton's trajectory, the comparison isn't just stylistic, it's generational. From making Grand Slam's second week across all surfaces, to Masters glory, to an unmatched serve cannonball, he's ticking iconic milestones at a rapid pace. It's rare for an American player to emerge so fast and with such power. His current path feels truly remarkable, to borrow the word making headlines. And yet, he's grounded. After Wimbledon, Shelton admitted he still needs to sharpen his return game and reduce unforced errors. But he also said, I know that I can play at the Grand Slams at this point. That blend of humility and self-belief is a hallmark of future champions. So here's the takeaway. Ben Shelton's unmatched serve speed has vaulted him ahead of Sinner, Alcaraz, and Djokovic in one electrifying statistic. His all-court adaptability, big match composure, and now this explosive weapon position him as the next big American threat. Stay tuned, because if he polishes the rest of his game, that remarkable edge may not just headline. It may headline Grand Slam finals. One of the most telling signs of Shelton's rise is the way crowds respond to him. Whether it's on home soil, at the US Open, or abroad in Europe, his combination of raw athleticism and fearless shot-making draws cheers. Tennis fans love a player who swings big without hesitation, and Shelton embodies that spirit. Even in matches he doesn't win, the buzz he creates often overshadows the final scoreline. That's a marketing dream for tournaments and sponsors, and it's part of why his profile is growing so rapidly. Shelton's physicality sets him apart too. Standing 6'4" with a strong build, he moves with the agility of a much smaller player. That's not just natural talent, it's the result of disciplined fitness work and a collegiate sports background that honed his speed, strength, and mental toughness. Coaches often point out that his body language rarely dips. Even when trailing in matches, that steady demeanor is something many young players struggle to master, and it's one of his quiet advantages. Off the court, Shelton's approachable personality and willingness to engage with media have made him a fan favorite. He often shares glimpses of his training, travel, and team dynamics on social media, building a connection that goes beyond match results. In today's sports world, where audience engagement is almost as valuable as on-court performance, Shelton seems to understand the balance perfectly. That rapport with fans could be a major asset as he steps into bigger arenas and high-pressure situations. Looking ahead, the upcoming U.S. hardcourt season could be Shelton's proving ground. With his serve speed advantage, strong physical conditioning, and growing confidence, he's in position to score deep runs in events like Cincinnati and the U.S. Open. The competition will be fierce. Alcaraz, Sinner, and Djokovic won't be standing still. But if Shelton keeps refining his game, this remarkable lead-in serve speed could be the first chapter in a much bigger success story for American tennis.